Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Sailing Volupia. This episode was recorded back in September, so we finally made it to the Caledonian Canal. So over the next couple of episodes you're going to see a lot of drone footage and a lot of stuff of us transiting the canal. Goodbye Scottish East Coast. Once we were safely in the canal, we tied up starboard side too, and then went into the office to pay our fees. In here, they give us a key for all the bathrooms and showers. These are all the way along the canal, probably every couple of miles or in most places that you can pull over for the night. They also give us a brief of the canal, all the do's and don'ts, and give us a map and a tourist guide. So once all that was done, we set off again. Only 2 miles along the canal, there's a marina that you get your first night free in your canal pass price. So we decided to stay the night with it being really close to Inverness town centre, which means we could get to go outdoors and get new gas bottles. And use of the supermarkets and the first channelers that we've came across for a couple of weeks. So after spending the night in the Canal Marina in Inverness, after getting all the stuff that we needed, we set off into our first large loch, which is quite daunting. I'd watched a couple of videos on YouTube to see how this was done, so we decided what we were going to do is stick it along the winch, stick the berthing lines on the winch, and as the water rose, we just pull in on the winches. The staff on the canal were really friendly, give us a lot of advice on how to use the locks, so that made it quite easy. Also give us advice on places to see and things to do. So while the loch was rising, we had all our fenders out on that side. We also had a fender plank, which was just a plank of wood that sat on the outside of our fenders, because as you rise, sometimes your fenders could come out. So that done us quite a good job. Once the loch was as high as it needed to be, we took the lines off and then pushed off the wall and then just motored into the next loch and then started the process again. A lot of people asked us why didn't we go over the top of Scotland, but because of some of the bad weather that we had, and it's been on my bucket list since I've been a child to do the canal, that we decided to do that. So to be able to transit the canal, you had to buy a licence, and for a week-long licence, it was £280.
Yeah, that soars up high. And then I'll get back on the boat, so that caffeine gift shop will be empty now.
Someone asked in the comments below about the prices of the marinas that we stopped at. When we do get to the end of the circumnavigation, I'll do a video on how much it cost us. But this is our last couple of marinas. We stayed at Amble for 2 weeks and it cost us £306. Then we went to Peterhead, which was £21. Then Eyemouth, £22.70. Fraserburgh was 20, and then the night before we got into the canal we stayed in Inverness, and that cost us £35. Due to COVID, there isn't as much staff as there normally is. So instead of staff sitting at a bridge and opening it every time a boat comes, what they do is they try to get you to go in convoy. So it only needs to be open once, and then the staff moving along the canal to open the next thing for you. So this is where we enter Loch Ness. So we're going to leave this video here, but in the next episodes, which I'll put out next Friday, you can see us in some unpleasant weather going through Loch Ness and then tackling Neptune Steps. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you haven't already, press the subscribe button.